Brenda again, and I want to talk to you about winning with effective time management skills. Time. We're all about time or whatever, the hustle and bustle of trying to get many tasks done each and every day. And so we're going to talk about the difference between urgent and what's really important, the principles of good time management, and also scheduling and planning. The time, right? So we're going to talk about urgent demands, immediate attention. What are those tasks or whatever that need immediate attention? There are sometimes some tasks that really what matters and what really does not matter. Prioritizing your day, things from A to Z to get them done, and what to do first, what to do next, what to do later, and some of the things that you just don't do at all. Many of us who plan our day, many times, it doesn't go quite that well. So we have certain events in our lives or certain things that hits our desk, and those are interruptions or distractions. And then you have to prioritize those things or whatever, and still go back through the part about, well, what is really and truly important? What is due now? What can I do and delegate over to someone else, or what I can cut all together? If you're like me, there are some things that I just can't seem to get passed on to other people because I'm the type that has a little bit of OCD, and I always try to tackle things on myself, but I too have to learn to ask for help and to get others to assist me and to help, because it can be so, truly so draining and very stressful as well. So how do we be able to get back on track? Well, one of the things that I do is I try to reenact my day. I think about in the mornings the things that I have to do way ahead of time. It is okay to keep great notes about what you have going on in this window, or when I'm looking at my planner for the day that I have this meeting scheduled, and then I will try to prioritize those really important matters before, because sometimes in those meetings it's going to take a little bit longer. It may not end exactly, depending on your boss or whatever the situation may be. So you have to be able to allow a little bit of time. And also, I don't like to really work at the last minute. I'm more of an organized person. So, but there's some people who can really work on really at the last minute and be able to get things done. But people have all types of different ways of how they handle their tasks throughout the day. For me, I like to keep my space tidy. I like to be able to think clearly, therefore my desk area and my environment is clean and tidy. I think starting any project or whatever in a neat and clean way is the best way to go. And also multitasking. Well, some people feel like, well, multitasking is a great thing, right? To be able to do 2 or 3 things at one time. For one, I like to do maybe one thing from start to finish. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I'm not sure, but I like to maybe give something my full attention and then be able to move on to the next task. Again, that is something that you have to prioritize your day, your desk, accordingly, and even if your life of what truly matters right now, what matters secondly, and what matters thirdly. The next thing is scheduling and planning, identifying your availability time or what have you, and sticking to the time that's just for you. To be able to have a little bit of space, a little bit of brief time for you, instead of being brought into another issue and really not being prepared for it. Because again, interruptions, events will happen, life happens, and then before you know it, time gets away from us, and then we're on this whole roller coaster ride all over again. So really just being able to identify our availability, being available even through tough, unpredictable and interruptions, and also a big one to delegate. To be able to delegate more, to outsource it, or again, just cut it all together. We don't have to do everything. So I'm hoping that with these tidbits about how to be able to manage our time well and effectively, again, it starts with us. Less stress, be able to get many things done. Thank you.